complete us on this week. I'm Linda Herzog, and I'm here representing Quill Scene Conversations, which I know the commissioners are familiar with, and perhaps some of the people in the room. We're bringing back Quill Scene, and we're doing it with a lot of hard labor and a bit of investment, financial investment by our own residents. We just want to keep you informed about what we're doing. So I've got 6 or 7 projects I want to report on quickly, and then I also want to invite you to use our mechanism for communicating with Quill Scene residents to give us back a message. About every week or every 10 days, I post a rather long message on something called Quill Scene Conversations Google group. And if you would like to send a message out to your citizens in the Quill Scene area, we'd be happy to post it for you. And we very much want to stay close to our county government to make sure that when we need your partnership, that you know what we're doing and you're ready for us. So what's happening down there right now? The gas station. We're trying to buy back the gas station, and we are still in negotiation. You probably have heard that there's a bit of a standoff between the bank, who now owns the property, and the community group, who is willing to make the investment to purchase the property and reopen the gas station. So we're hoping, and we're keeping our fingers crossed, if any of you know anyone at Columbia Bank, you might put in a good word for the citizens of Quill Scene. We are going to get a swim float back in our bay. The Port Commissioners agreed to refurbish some of the materials that they have from the renovation here in town and give us a swim float so our kids can swim more safely in the bay. We hope to have a swim across the bay day on the day that that's installed. If it's weather like this, we may all be in wetsuits or we may not go at all. But we invite you to swim across the bay with us if you'd like and end up on our swim float. And the campground is open. We have some bureaucratic, if you will, details to cover. We've got to get a campground manager, obviously, to make sure that everything's safe. We talked to the sheriff's folks, and they very much want to know who's in charge down there in case they have problems and need to take care of them. But we're working on it. And Saturday, after our work party, we had 3 significant groups using our campground. First time we've seen that kind of activity down there in a long time. We had bicyclers stopping through on their way, taking a rest break. We had a family playing in the playground, which is now quite safe to use, thanks to a lot of personal labor by one of our citizens. And we also had a bunch of geocachers who were looking for hidden treasures in our park. So we're very pleased that you have allowed us to fix that up and reopen it. Got my yellow light. What's happening this week is there's a meeting of the Clean Up the Corridor Committee. We're going to clean up that stretch of about a quarter of a mile to a half a mile of 101 that's right smack in the middle of our downtown. And you should see some differences down there within the next few weeks. And then also we've started a mentoring group for the kids in town. We're going to hook ourselves to the school, and we're going to help the seniors next year finish their senior projects.
Thank you, Linda. Appreciate it.